Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Force Commentary the Boy, and I'm the boy in question, and today we will discuss the distractions during the liturgy. I believe that this method that I hope to present to you could be used in a slew of different situations. However, I think that the liturgy is where it matters the most. So distractions, we all have them. We have them during the prayer, and but especially when we go out to pray with other Christians, especially during the services, we will have a plethora of distractions that come from other people. Someone may cough, someone may be dressed inappropriately, which is drawing our attention. Especially the children, they can get rowdy, run around, be loud, and so on and so forth. So, how to deal with all of these? When it comes to distractions, I firmly believe in two rules. First, we are never to distract anyone else during the service for, well, I don't want to say for whatever reason. There are good reasons. Some common sense should be utilized here, but we are not going to go around to venerate icons, to light candles, to do anything else except to participate in the service. That's one. So we are to abstain from from distracting others, whether by moving around, by making noise, by checking phones, by our dress, behavior, what have you. And the second rule is all of these distractions are on you. If you're distracted by something, it's on you. Yes, the other person is responsible for their behavior, but you being allowed to be distracted is on you. Me being distracted is on me, because I allow myself for something to draw my attention from God. And who's more important than God? Well, no one. So there's that. Today I went to the liturgy in my local parish church, and I generally have zero issues with children, in the sense of they could cry their lungs out. I wouldn't be bothered, nor I would notice, especially they're like running around. Again, I don't mind that. However, today I knew I knew distraction was unlocked, and I was like, well, this is really original. So what happened? I was standing at sort of this first third of the nave, closer to the iconostasis, and there was this there was this child in front of me and two small children behind me. The small children were very loud, and I said previously I had no issues with that. At one point, their mother managed to shut them up. I'm not a fan of the method. I don't think that being sort of stern with children in the church will endear the church to them when they're older. However, the child in front of me was was really original. So he was like, let's say 8 years tops, maybe like 7. I doubt he was like 6, but 7, maybe 9. So his father was, very concentrated on the liturgy. The son was not at all. So what did he do? He would either wander aimlessly around the father. He didn't do that as much as he did what I'm about to say. The rest, majority of his time, he would simply circle around his father, and he kept doing it for practically the entirety of the liturgy. He got those 10,000 steps easy. And I wanted to flip out because my gaze kept going towards this little planet circling this father-son. That's one. And the second, because they were sort of close to me. Whenever I would like to make a low prostration, the son would often sort of block it by his passage, and I was really furious about it. But remember my rule number 2, this is on me, this is completely my issue, I have to deal with this, Yes, it would be nice if the father sort of find this way to, resolve the issue of the spinning son, but, again, this is on me. I noticed that in my mind I kept thinking about the sun as the Iron Stone, and if you ever play Dungeons and Dragons, Ironstones are these magical rocks that generally wizards use to give them, different protections, powers, abilities, and they hover and generally, rotate around the wizard's head. I was so reminded of that little, especially in the sense of how completely unfazed the father was with his son. My assumption is that he was so simply glad that the son is silent and everything. So how did I resolve this issue? And I think this could work for a lot of things. I have yet to test it, but I simply wanted to share with it. This is what I did. I simply said, Lord, bless me whenever he makes a circle around his father. What this did was that I turned an annoyance, a distraction, into a prayer. I made it my own. Instead of it being something out there that, annoys me, I made it into something that I sort of benefit from. And now, that the liturgy is over and everything, I think I should have made something, more selfless, in the sense of, Lord, whenever he makes a round around his father, accept that as a thanks for some blessing you have bestowed upon me. And there were a lot. I mean, I could go on a lifetime of the ways the Lord has blessed me. I think that this is a pretty neat life hack, how to haywire something that's outside of our control. And let us be honest, similar and, well, I might as well say nigh identical methods were used throughout our tradition, that why are we taught to say glory to God for all things whenever something bad happens to us? It's not that like, oh great pain, oh great I'm penniless, oh great horrible cancer diagnosis from the doctor, because then we make something that's objectively horrible and bad for us into an act of worship, an act of prayer. And then we sort of move that into this great act of providence. It becomes providential for us. There is this great writing by Saint Seraphim of Viritza, I believe that's how he's called, this comes from me, where the Lord is essentially saying that all of the difficulties in our life come from him, and they're meant to, teach us how to put our trust and faith in him. And in my previous video, The Pebble and the Sphere, it's essentially about that, in a way. So yeah, I believe that even though this big method for glory to God for all things is great for like these big misfortunes, there is a way for even these very little ones by making them very specific. Whenever this person coughs, again, Lord, forgive me my sins. Whenever this person makes this sign of the cross that I for some reason find annoying because how fast they make it or how very slowly they make it, again, forgive me my sins, grant me the grace to have patience, and so on and so forth. The endlessness are limits, So there's that. I just wanted to share with you, and bye.